So the woman you see above me is the mayor of Boston, and her name is Michelle Wu. Her solution to every problem in the city is a bike lane. And if the problem is technical enough or complicated or just egregious, she might even throw a bus lane in there too. You understand? If there's some embezzlement going on in City Hall with a nonprofit organization, if Wu finds out about it, she's going to make sure to throw bike lanes on both sides of the roads over there. That's her solution to the problem. Shooting downtown, don't let Wu find out. She's going to make sure there's going to be cones in the bike lanes extra stretched out. Forget about it. You understand? Like, I don't know the logic of bike lanes if you're trying to talk about, at least in the city of Boston, if you're trying to reduce emissions. How, when I'm in traffic longer because of bike lanes? There are places within the city of Boston that has never had traffic at all, driving down the road with no problem. They put a bike lane there with no cyclists. The cyclists only be where the students are. You understand? Downtown where the students are, that's where the cyclists be. But because, you know, it's really about like, oh, okay, the students, this is where the money's coming from. We want to appease these people. Let's forget about what the locals care. And, you know, actually, let me finish that thought. Let's forget about what the locals want and care for, because they had a thing where they made it seem like they wanted suggestions from the locals. Like, do you think we should put a bike lane here? Before there was a bike lane here, and many people protested against the bike lane, but it didn't matter. See, it wasn't really about finding out what the locals thought about bike lanes. It was more so saying that we asked them about it, you know? And it's like, if nobody, and there's so much corruption in the city of Boston, it could have been 100% people that didn't want bike lanes in this particular neighborhood, but they wouldn't have cared because they're not going to show you what the votes were. Boston is a very old city. Cars can barely fit through the roads as it is. So you have a narrow road and you're going to make it more narrower in the name of so-called safety, in the name of so-called green energy, when both of those things are flawed, because people are getting hit in bike lanes left and right, because when people are turning left, they don't necessarily can really see if somebody's flying down the bike lane or not. You know what I mean? So I know a lot of y'all is probably like, yo, this isn't that big of a deal, but Boston's a super old city. You know what I mean? So these roads are not made for cars anyways, let alone cars and bikes at the same damn time. Y'all better ride them bikes on the sidewalk, figure it out, get on the road with the rest of us. I don't know. They got a bunch of speed bumps around here anyway, so everybody's driving super slow regardless, which is actually a good thing. But bro, all I know this woman for is speed bumps, bike and bus lanes, man.